welcome to day 3 of the Hunger Games Scrapbooking Challenge on Kiss and Tell Scrapbooking. I am Katie Scott and I am here to welcome you to District 11. I am going to go with my original thought of going through the districts, and in the dystopian world of Pan Am, there are districts, and each district has a different industry. And so today we are going to be visiting District 11, Agriculture. So I wanted to show you, and I've just gathered some pages that I've made in the past, and I want to just show you how you can use a book or a theme as a jumping off point. So today we're going to be talking about District 11, Agriculture. We're also going to be talking about sibling relationships. So there's another theme. There's going to be 4 themes today. A third theme is rest. And I guess a fourth theme is rest in the woods. So either rest at the beach maybe, or in the woods. And then the fourth or fifth theme there is music. And the backstory is during the Hunger Games, the girl from District 11 looks like the main character's little sister, so that's where we get the siblings theme, and then she dies. So spoiler alert, but I think it's in the preview, so I'm not spoiling anything. But when the girl dies, the main character, Katniss, sings to her. So that's where I'm getting the music theme. So let's go through them. So subject 1, agriculture. So if you choose to play along with the Hunger Games, I would like you to choose one of these themes, create a layout, and then post it up on the Flickr group called the Hunger Games Scrapbooking Challenge. Okay, let's get started. Theme 1, agriculture. This is a page that I made about our backyard garden. Can you move the cameraman, Charlie? Can you move it in just a little tighter so that they can see the layout just a little bit better? Ooh, thank you. Okay, so there is agriculture. This is kind of a mixed up page, but it was, I think the cohesion there, even though I've got embellishment sneeze, I fully acknowledge that, is I chose 2 basic colors, green and purple. And so there's one. And I will post photos of these on my blog, Kiss and Tell Scrapbooking. Also, I find that I take a lot of pictures just of nature. And so this is just a picture of different plants in our backyard, lined them up in 3, and wrote a little bit about it. It's an easy page to make. Oops. Here's another, 3 portrait-sized photos lined up. Another easy page to make. About foliage. Greenery. Here's yet another one. So I find I take a lot of pictures of flowers, and in this layout I actually included a picture of myself taking a picture, which kind of explains the fact that I like to take pictures of plants. Okay. The girl in Rue, the character from District 11, they had orchards, and they had to climb the trees to pick the fruit, and she was really good at climbing trees. I have kids who are really good at climbing trees, so this is, I have several layouts of my children climbing trees. This is just one. Call him a tree frog because he's sitting up in a tree sticking his tongue out. Here's another one where my son is in a tree. It's a little tree climber, but I really, on this page, I expanded it and just kind of wrote about my feelings about my son. So that page is not exactly about tree climbing, but it could be. But I jumped off that point. Okay, next theme, if you don't want to go with agriculture or tree climbing, is siblings. And in the story, The Hunger Games, Katniss has a little sister who she volunteers to go to the Hunger Games for and wants to protect, and then she meets Rue from District 11, and she reminds her of her little sister, and so she wants to protect her. So you could have a page about siblings and how, like, the big one usually wants to watch out for the little one. I also have done pages of my sister and I, who seriously remind me of Katniss and Rue, except that I had the blonde hair and she had the brown hair, and in the story it's mixed up. But the little sister takes in stray cats, and that's I really think that page there, you know, we've even got those crazy dresses that maybe they would have in District 12. Here's another. So these pages are about my sister and I, and they're from old pages from the 70s, or old pictures from the 70s. But then what I wrote on them wasn't really. It wasn't like, here we are, we're 3 years old. I wrote a little letter to my sister, Dear Jenny, I really don't remember having this picture taken, but I know I was happy to have you as a little sister, and I'm still so happy that you are my lifelong friend. And so, write a little note to your little sister. 5 minutes in. Okay, here's another page about my sister Jenny with a pullout. So there's an old photo. And here's a new photo, and then here's some new journaling. It's overexposed, so you can't see it. But then, so this is a letter size, or 8.5 by 11 page. And then on the back of this page, I've actually just slid in letters from my sister and her son in the album. So the back isn't even really a scrapbook page, it's just a letter from her. Let's see. So we've done agriculture and siblings. We are going to go to the theme of rest, because in the Hunger Games, when she's a little bit into them, we're 6 minutes in, when she finally meets Rue, they get a chance to rest in the woods together. And so it's the first time, kind of, after all the excitement, that there's a little downtime. So here is a layout about camping. First Cub Scout camping. Here's a layout about camping out in the backyard. Made a lot of wallet-sized photos. Here's another one about the great outdoors, and I think those photos were from our camping trip. Here's another about relaxing. So you could go with the theme of relaxing or the theme of the woods. And I love the quote on this page. It's by Brian Andreas from The Story People, and it says, I only do this until I get dizzy, and then I lay down on my back and watch the clouds, she said. It sounds simple, but you won't believe how many people forget that second part. So it's just like a little reminder to stop and breathe every once in a while and relax. Here's another page about a lazy day. So there's another theme for you. Okay, fourth up, music. So when Rue dies, Katniss sings to her. You know, she asks her to sing a song, and she sings a song. And Taylor Swift is like has the song, and she's got a video. So check that out. It's good. Okay, so part of my library of memories is that we have a music section. So this is the music section title opener, okay? And then just random pages about our family and music. I am noticeably missing from this section of the album because I am not the most musical member of my family. There we go. We used to have Friday night parties, and we would have everyone come over, and we had so many musical friends. And this was a page about the Ben Folds song, Rockin' the Suburbs, which if you haven't heard that song, it's an awesome song. You should hear it. Okay, the last thing up is I just wanted to show you another thing that I do in my albums is I just use these page protectors from, I think they're from Office Depot, and I will put a little tab on the side. So this one is for food. Okay, just random pictures of food. So you do not have to scrapbook every single picture you have. Birds, which is the theme of the book. Tree climbing. There you go. So, your challenge, tributes, volunteers, the Hunger Games Scrapbooking Challenge. Make a page about either, you got 4 choices, agriculture, siblings, rest in the woods, or music. And if you choose to make a page, please leave a comment on the blog or on the Facebook page. There's a Facebook page called the Hunger Games Scrapbooking Challenge. I also have a Flickr group with the same name. So let's have fun, let's link up. I would love to see the pages that you make. I am Katie Scott with Kiss and Tell Scrapbooking. Over and out.